Warning: this video may contain vulgar language and adult content. If you are easily offended or are susceptible to events pertaining to death, gore, family troubles, or other potential threats, then know that viewer discretion is advised. Please be safe when viewing and stop the video if you need to. Safety is far more important to us than entertainment, so please enjoy your time here with us as we explore this fantasy world.
Welcome everyone to hopefully the final episode of this spooky one-shot mishap here.
Not if I can help it.
Yeah, we have the three illustrious guests once again, and we're just going to go swiftly into it. As if you haven't seen the other episodes, I suggest you see them, otherwise you're not going to understand anything that happened. So, to give a brief reminder, you had just done your note, asked if your goal was to help ease all the ghosts in the separate sections, and you wrote that on the note, threw it into the fire, and got back a response that read, "This will lead to death, and only 2 can leave now."
Okay, there's 2 things I immediately want to do. I want to grab the other, orange potion in the room on the left.
Okay.
I also, assuming I don't, die horribly when I grab it or something.
No, nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I have it. I want to fix the grave that I,
That's
fucked up. Yes.
Okay.
Here, before you do that, can you toss me my stone again?
Am I still holding that? Yeah, I'll give it to you. Actually,
Where's
no, wait, hold on. I want to
again?
teleport. Can I just teleport back?
Sure.
Because what if something attacks me?
Where's the grave again that you desecrated?
It
In the
was
crawl
underneath the
spaces.
abandoned area.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wants to go back to the area where we almost basically died to Adam.
Adam. Yeah.
No, not there.
No, that's a different
bottom right,
spot.
the crawl spaces. The one where you got your
Oh.
crystal.
Oh,
Because none of you two would know, but he desecrated a corpse effectively by opening the lid partially on a tomb. So
Oh, that grave. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Maybe you're the cursed one.
I've been saying the whole time. Anyway, can I go back? I'm gonna just do.
Is anybody else doing anything, or are you just waiting for David to show up again?
I think while David does that, I'm gonna be trying to figure out a way to break open that wall.
I'm gonna
Can I
very
go-
quickly run past
other than getting-
Anna and go into the crawl space. I die now if I wasn't careful.
Can I go? I want to stand by the chop cut dude and see where the evil guy is.
Okay. You do not see him in the other room. You can definitely hear the sounds of the chop, 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 chop. Cuts,
Can I hear
cuts.
the other guy at all?
You can slightly hear him. He's probably in another room further in, but not extremely far. You can hear bumps and scrapes and the groaning from him still.
Lilith, I need to try and get that hammer.
You want me to give you a hand?
I think if you can guide me down and pick me back up, we should be able to get out of here before I die.
I have rope still, because I took that from David in the pit, and then he
And we-
took my stone. So I can guide you down with the rope, and then I can pull you up with the rope.
I think that works just fine.
Okay.
Let me just double check everyone's cards here. Okay.
Oh, what are my cards?
I mean, you got a good Trump one there.
Yeah, because you.
It's your third
So
one,
lucky.
I think, right?
Yeah.
All right. While you two are devising that plan, David, when you come down and start
I'm already-
making your passage, yep, I'm just moving you back
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
The moment you kind of cross and open up that trap door to start the crawl space right here again, The
Mhm.
rooms have this disgusting stench about them.
Oh, it's definitely the thing that I opened.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You're just smelling that similar odor. It's not nearly as bad, but it's starting to linger more and more.
Smells bad. Okay, I'm covering my nose with my jacket because I've got like 2 layers of clothing on.
So crawling with one arm on, with one arm down, while holding up a cloth to your nose.
Yeah.
All right. Get over to here. When you go to press open the trapdoor, there's a thin cloud of greenish smoke that's emanating from the top of it.
And keep going. It's gross.
It's really
Yeah.
gross. The moment that it kind of like wafts into your nostril, everything around is just this layer of disgusting stench of rot, decay, and it even burns your nasal cavities, and it starts to like make your eyes water as you're starting to trudge along through this.
Okay, now that it's that painful, can I go to the next standable area? Oh, I could probably do this when I'm crawling. Just take the jacket, take it off, tie the like arms around my head, so most of the stuff is covering my nose and the bottom of my face.
Okay. When you fully go in, it's just this plume of continuous green smoke. And as you're doing that, you're covering yourself, you're feeling that stench burn at your skin as you're starting to move forwards into it. Almost like your skin itself is starting to change in hue.
Oh gosh, can I just go very fast?
Yeah, you can definitely rush. Since you are going to be rushing, you need to make a dexterity check to squeeze through that fallen rubble.
Okay. Don't think any of my abilities matter here, so...
No, probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, and we can't help him because he's far away.
Yeah, I'm so far away. Anyway, well, my dexterity is like 50. And I rolled a 91.
Yeah, so as you're starting to crawl in, part of this rubble comes down and starts to collapse partially onto you. And you can feel the weight pressing you down into the ground. So you're effectively pinned. And at that moment, you kind of like gasp outwards. And you can feel that greenish smoke almost starting to fill your lungs.
Oh my gosh.
You suffer 5 points of physical damage.
Alright, not permanent, just...
No,
bleh.
Physical damage. There's a difference between your total is reduced and damage.
Okay. Okay, and then... Can I move?
You're still pinned under there. You're gonna have to make another dexterity check to get out.
Okay.
Make sure. Which one did you reduce though for your physical?
Strength.
Okay. Just know that that's also gonna affect your combat too.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, fuck, that's like math and shit. What the fuck?
Just reduce it by 3.
Oh, okay.
You just chomping on ice, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Mood.
Sorry, I thought we're quiet.
You're good.
21.
Okay.
Mine is 50, like before.
Yeah, you're good. So this time, after you could feel that immense crushing weight from the rubble, as you push yourself out and you're able to gasp your way through, you do suffer another 5 points of physical damage, though.
Okay. Shit, I don't want to do the math. I'm going to leave it empty, so next time I need to do a combat, I'll just do the math there.
I mean, just reduce it by 2 this time.
Should I already...
Because it was 2.5,
yes.
And now it's the total of 10. So there.
Oh my
Big
god.
brain.
We'll just say right now it's 10. So there we. Okay.
Shit, I'm bad at math. Holy shit.
What's your strength and what's your stacks?
Oh wait, hold on. No, I subtract 5 from it, right? 3 once and then 2.
From either strength or dexterity. You don't subtract it from combat. Combat is both your strength and dexterity combined and then divided by 2.
Yes, this is all correct. Strength is 5 minus, dexterity is 5 minus. Combat is 5 minus because of...
Both of those being 5.
Yes.
Yes. All right. You get up to this plate, and as you do, you can definitely see the smoke is just emanating from it. There's a number of buzzing sounds crawling in the space underneath the tile.
I close it.
Okay, make a strength check.
Shit. 14. Hell yeah.
As you push it, it takes a second, but eventually you get that weight and that rush. As you push forwards, it starts to budge, and you just keep moving with the momentum. Eventually, you just hear... As you do, there takes another moment. You lose another 5 points of physical damage.
Okay.
But eventually, this green smoke cloud disperses.
Okay.
The moment it kind of disperses, your vision's able to come clear. You can see all of the valuables, all the gold coins, and ancient treasures have all rusted away. They're just, at this point, just small cobbles of what they used to be.
Okay. I'm still looking for any gems that looked anything close. Any gems that may be surviving underneath all of that look anything like Olivia's thing.
None of them look anything remotely what Lilith's object is. That one is floating in its place. Even when you're about to hold it, it just kind of hovers in your hand. Everything here is very mundane, and the smoke cloud seems to have deteriorated them.
Okay. I'll make my way back, but I'll make my way back to here. Or, no, wait. Last time I saw Lilith was like... I didn't know anything about that. I know she came over here and grabbed it, but I don't know anything about what's in there, so...
Yeah, you remember that she came out of this tunnelway up here.
Yeah, she did make her way back. Okay, I'll head back.
Okay. We're gonna go over to Lilith and Amelia. Alright. Let me switch this over here.
I think the smoke destroyed another crystal. Which is why we can't. That's why we can't leave. All 3 of us. Oh, hold on. I crystal myself back. To my sister Lilith.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you can just do that. However, all of what they're doing is essentially happening in tandem with what you're doing. So we're gonna go over to them, and you're still not gonna be there quite yet.
Do I round up or round down if my combat is the fraction?
You would round it. You would round the damage up, so subtract your total by 3.
What?
Never mind. Do either or. It's up to you.
Oh, well, obviously I'm going to round up.
Alright. So, Lilith, Amelia. As you are there, you can definitely see the large man is there. Sliding the blade across the wooden chippings.
Okay.
How long is your piece of rope again?
It's 5 feet?
Yep.
No, yeah?
Yep, 5 feet.
5 feet.
If you
So
can
it
just...
should...
You should be able just to reach over with it to help me up.
Yep. Exactly. Right. That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna try and use it to guide me down.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run over and grab the hammer. Cautious of big, scary, spooky man.
Cautious of big, scary, spooky man.
Like, being well aware of his where he is, and listening for big, scary other man, and making sure he's not coming in.
Okay.
Alright, Lilith is ready to hoist you.
I'm gonna hop down.
Yep.
Do I see big, scary man?
You do not. He does not seem to be over in this room.
I'm gonna grab the hammer.
Okay. The moment you touch the hammer, you hear the large man directly behind you. The chopping and cutting completely just falls silent. And in this thick, loud, and terrifying voice, he just shouts out, looking dead at you with the blade up.
You cut out.
As you hear that, you start to hear from the other room. 1 second.
Here's how I die.
You hear from the other room.
Oh my god!
Give me up, 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 give me up.
As you try to lift the hammer, it's incredibly heavy from where it's standing, and you can see the red glowing eyes of the large man that's there.
Oh fuck! I am not Thor.
Oh my god!
I don't know what to do. I don't. Is David back yet?
Nope, not yet.
What?
Nope, not yet.
I've lost sound. Give me a second.
Oh. Lilith is just keeping an eye out, like, to see if she sees the dude coming through the room yet.
Well. We'll wait until she gets her sound back, because I think she might want to hear this.
You can really see my eyes without my glasses on. My eyes are big, like dinner plates.
Wow, she really lost sound.
My headphones died.
Oh, that would do it. Can you hear us now?
Now I can hear you.
Good.
Suddenly it just
As you are paying attention, Lilith, in the fears of what seems to be approaching, you see this man burst through. Oh, I put the 27 in the wrong layer. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. Bursting through the wall up ahead, you can see this door slamming up against the wall, and this man bursting out, rushing towards you. The moment he steps into this room, the specter vanishes, and the hammer is able to be picked up.
Amelia!
I need you to make a combat roll.
Amelia or me?
Amelia.
Oh,
The one holding the hammer.
Can I like distract him and throw the torch that I picked up?
That would
just to
be
bonk him on the
affecting with an influence card.
So you're gonna have to give me an influence card if I.
Like, that's how there's such things as like
All right.
assisting. That's why you have to be there to do things. That's how you affect with influence cards while you're there.
It's okay. It's okay. I got a 17, and my combat's 37.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Yeah. So the moment that he comes rushing through the door and you're able to pick up the hammer, you feel that like rush of energy. You duck to the right, only ducking for but a moment, and as his fist crashes into the wall, and you hear this thick slam, completely indenting part of the wall as he crushes this portion. In that moment, David appears next to Lilith, your dear
yes, my dear sister.
Boom.
Whee!
David, do you announce yourself when you arrive?
Well, I go, holy shit.
Throw the damn crystal!
I'll bring myself over there. I gotta do the weird.
Why do you keep doing that?
Well, I have to. It's right click to move the screen, so I have to in order to move the screen.
I guess.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm inclined to throw the crystal at her, but also I'm scared, so I'm not gonna do that at that very moment.
Okay. Amelia, I need you to make a combat check.
I did not play the sports ball. David didn't.
That's a 93.
93? And you said
No!
37, right?
Use it. Oh my
Yeah,
god, use it.
37.
Use it.
I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna
just
have
so I
to.
don't
We don't
die. Here's my king card.
Alright.
Your heroic moment.
So, how do you narratively do this?
On the figure, do I see any vulnerable positions? Any
You
vulnerable
see
spots?
several, like, jutted in thick rods embedded into the body parts and limbs and appendages. So, I mean, he's not, like... There's not really, like, vulnerable, but he's a person, so anything that's open skin, he's got a vulnerable neck, sure.
Okay, I'm going to... Once he hits the wall and he's made a dent in the wall, I'm going to take the hammer. I'm going to hit one of those vulnerable spots, or parts that are jutting out, and mad dash for the rope.
Okay. The moment he comes crashing into the wall, you take up the hammer, you spin, collide it with one of the large jutted out, like, almost rods, and it just, you hear this embed itself as you see it dig in deeper, and his entire demeanor. And you're running to the rope, yeah. You've got the rope in hand easily enough. With that, Lilith, I need you to make a strength check to pull Amelia up.
Okay,
I
hold
assist
on.
the rope. Can I help?
You would be able to help with an influence card if that were a thing.
I can't. Oh, man.
Well, give me 3 seconds. Okay. You said strength?
Mm-hmm.
I need a little help. My strength's at 60 and I'm at 80. I can do 10 if somebody else can help.
I can give you a 10.
Okay, that'll put me at 60 then. So that's a crit.
Unless
the DM really wants to fuck with me.
I'll just add a 2.
Can I help?
Yeah.
track.
Subtract 2.
There you go.
Alright. So that's a crit to pull her up with the rope with a strength check.
The second she touches the rope, she has to, like, put both of her feet up against the wall to, like, lift. David's behind you, just pulling on your waist, yanking you back, and you all just come toppling up to the top of it.
So we're all
As you
safe.
have pulled yourself up, you're starting to breathe heavy. You start to hear...
I'm gonna start to crawl.
Fuck.
A
Crawl
hand
back,
comes
crawl
up,
back.
up against the side.
Crawl, 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 crawl.
Don't fall into the well.
Just keep crawling. Just keep crawling until you can't hear the chop anymore.
There's no chopping or cutting sounds.
Where we couldn't hear it before.
Oh, yeah. After you get out a certain distance, you stop hearing him and you stop hearing, that entire room itself.
Amelia's just gonna take a second to sit on the floor and sniffle for a bit.
Can I take the hammer from you, Amelia?
Traumatizing for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me the hammer. David, come with me while Amelia kind of relaxes for a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm, like, dying. My skin burned off from this hideous smell, but I'll help you.
I guess
I'm joking.
Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and relax.
Let's take a recap break just for a second.
Can I, while we're taking a break, can I inspect I didn't inspect it before, the orange potion that I took?
It looks
If it has-
like... The best possible way to describe it to you is it looks like orange soda.
Ooh, only good things can come from disgusting orange soda.
Crush.
Orange Crush is delicious.
Yes.
You take that back.
What is wrong with you guys?
Wait, Olivia, did you say yes? You hate the
That's the
fake
only
flavor of orange.
artificial orange thing that I like is Orange Crush.
Do you like Grape Crush? Because I know you hate artificial grape too.
No, I can't handle
What?
Grape Crush. I can't handle artificial grape and artificial orange. They're both disgusting.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
not
You're
artificial
100% right.
I hate artificial cherry.
Artificial cherry.
What?
We're
Artificial
getting off
cherry is
topic here.
literally the best flavor.
All right.
I mean,
No, I'm kidding. There's nothing wrong. But
Because they're talking about fruits. The chandelier falls on top of us.
oh fuck.
it would only fall on Lilith if that was the case.
Oh god. Okay, after
Um,
we've taken our break, how is everyone feeling?
Let's go
Bad.
break down a door.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking about how in the grey area there's more doors that we never got to.
You
I'm
saw
not
how
going back.
You saw how pissed off that dude was.
Yeah?
We're not going
That's
back.
Fair enough. Can we talk to the ghost from before to see if he knows what the orange potion is about? Should have asked him
Yeah,
before.
sure. We can talk to Nemo.
Yeah, let's talk
Forgot
about
his
Nemo.
name.
The name that we gave him.
So I'm just gonna state, since nothing's gonna be happening, when you go back to Nemo's room, Nemo is not there.
Oh,
Oh.
Nemo's gone?
Wait. Nemo's gone?
Nemo, no.
I'm tempted to hit Nemo on my crystal, but I feel like I would also die instantly. Maybe he's like walking through walls and I just whoosh.
You don't waste my crystal there, dude. I want it back.
Yes,
Okay.
theoretically you would want it back.
Yes.
Can
Or
I listen into the dining hall and see if there's anyone, if I hear the chomping sounds?
You put your ear up, you don't hear anything.
what the fuck is going on?
Oh, I know what we should do. We should get weapons. We should all get knives.
Well, I don't want to go in there.
And well,
Can
just
we
don't
poke-
ask her a question and we'll be fine.
Can we
Uh-huh.
poke her head? Can we poke her head in to see if she's in there at the moment?
Yeah, poke
Because
your
we
head
don't
in.
know if she's
She's not
Any-
in there.
gone back.
None of the doors are open for her to look into.
No.
Are there any knives?
There are no utensils. It's all just
What?
smatterings of food. You could clearly tell that there was hands dipped into the mashed potatoes.
Ew.
Unsanitary. In this
Ugh.
day and age? Come on.
Do
Okay,
you
but
even know
I
what
have a-
day and age it is in this mansion?
It's all days and all ages.
Obviously.
I have.
Can
I
I
have
take
a
a-
fork? Oh, not a fork. I have a screwdriver. Wow.
Oh yeah, I have a
You
wrench, too. Yeah.
And then we have a hammer.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're weaponed up.
We
Are
can
the,
at
kni-
least try.
are the knights carrying anything?
No. Well, they're carrying things, but they're all just like solidified statues. So when you go to pick at it, it's embedded into it.
Oh.
So it's not movable. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we try to break down the doors to the stairs?
Or
Yeah, we might as well.
just hit them
Yeet.
with weapons.
Yay.
All
I
right.
don't phase through walls. It takes longer.
I'm gonna go for the one that's furthest away from the library. Just in case sounds vibrate in. Because we don't know if she's in the library technically still. We just know that she's not in the dining room. And the last place we saw her was in the library. So I want to take the
Yeah.
one furthest away from her in case she hears us and we need to
Mhm.
scram.
Okay.
I agree.
So you
So-
line the hammer up, and you're gonna hit it.
Yep.
When you slam into it, you can hear the sudden jolt of wood snapping as you break off a portion of the window, and you have to keep hitting and hitting before each and every portion of it breaks off, and
Mhm.
that cross shape that was inside is completely embedded onto the ground. At that moment, you do also hear a door directly next to you squeak open. Oh, hello.
I do not see. I do.
What are you doing?
David does not look. Figure it out
Only-
yourself.
You can't ask us questions.
Well, I can.
I'm going
Clearly.
to ignore her.
We all just ignore her.
Yeah, I do not see.
I will only respond to comments.
I do not acknowledge her existence anymore.
I've given
Okay.
her my warning.
Well, the window's open, so you can crawl through.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yoink.
So you can see some cold air is rushing underneath the stairs that go down. There are steps that go up, and there's another door there. So this is the stairs that go down. These are the stairs that go up.
Do we want to go up or do we want to go down?
I've had a lot of bad times in basements lately, so why don't we go up?
I think these are the only stairs that go a significant way upwards too.
So yeah, let's go upstairs then.
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
Oh, oops.
Oh, hello. Nemo!
No, it's not Nemo. So I went to delete the black box that I put over it, and instead I deleted the ghost. But once you enter, there's a completely spectral man. He's hunched over, got a long, straggly beard that stems downwards onto the ground, thick-rimmed glasses, and he's holding a book in his hands that's so big that he has to hold it with both of his arms. The entire area is darkened blue, and there are just tatters and tatters of what looks to be like scripted scrolls and just a mess of books and crates. When you open the door, the man doesn't look at you at all.
Okay.
What did you do?
Lilith is gonna be the brave one and take the first step in.
Ah!
Ah!
How do you scare a ghost?
Hello?
Like you're implying that ghosts are immune to being scared.
What's that feeling? You have the warm crystals.
Oh,
The what?
how dare you talk to our cousin like this?
What?
The warm, bright, illusory crystal. If you forgot, you took a crystal in the gravestone area.
Oh,
Lilith.
yes. Yes, Lilith forgot for a second.
Just a reminder as well, David has the ointment crap.
Do I have ointment? I thought I had like 2
Yeah.
potions.
You have 2 potions, but then in that one room where the guy initially started chasing you, there was that bag that had the substance in it that was determined as ointment.
Okay.
Do you want to rub that on you? Do you want me to
No.
help you rub that on you because your skin's burned off?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
That
Maybe we can use it in a
crystal
potion.
is detrimental and crucial at the same time to what I'm doing.
Lilith just kind of looks at her, pulls it out of her pocket. Will you help us if I give this to you?
It's a crystal.
What would you want in return?
A way out.
Can I talk to my family over here before I give you an answer?
Yes, that is fine.
Thank you.
What's doing with it?
I
Maybe
promise
he's making.
you'll have this.
What? Don't promise him that.
Well, I have nothing else to really give, and he said he'd help us, so I'm gonna give it to
What do
him.
you want to ask? What do you want to ask?
If
What
you
What do you
have a
need it for?
question, then you can always ask me. You
What do you-
hear the woman
Oh.
talking from the window.
Fuck that!
No,
No!
don't respond.
I'm not responding to
I'm
her.
ghosting the ghost.
I'm not
Anyway.
responding to her.
What if we ask if we how
Figure
to
out
get
what-
all 3 of us out of here?
Yeah, and ask him what he needs with it, because it's a teleportation crystal. Maybe he's gonna use it
No,
for teleportation.
different crystal. Different crystal. The
Oh.
crystals that were down by Adam's grave that you
Oh.
disturbed.
Oh yeah.
Yes, those ones.
I heard grave and I thought about the thing I just went through at the beginning.
Yeah. So, different crystal.
I don't care about that crystal.
Okay. All right. I
The only
have
thing it did
one.
was warm books. Yeah.
I have one question for you for this crystal. She hands him the crystal peacefully.
Oh, thank you. And as you hand it over to him, he just puts it in the book and slams it closed, and the crystal's gone.
How can all three of us get out of here, if you know?
I'm not a fortune teller. How would I know? What
Then
would
what do
you
you need
like that I can give to you?
Sorry, I'm just adjusting my
Take out the crystal. Ask him if he can replicate it. The teleportation crystal.
I don't have it. You still have it.
I didn't give it to you. I walk into the room. I ask him if he can replicate the crystal.
Ah, another one. Odd. The door is open and you're all within sight, but he seems to only be reacting to whoever's in the room.
Please replicate this. If you are able to. It might be necessary.
I'm unable to replicate objects that were made here.
Made here. Okay.
What can you offer us?
I can decipher knowledge, for one. I can allow repairs. I can create anything in your known world.
Can he
Let's ask for a
repair
gun.
souls? I'm asking the DM this question. Mentality.
We should ask for a gun.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
I was joking
would you
when I said gun.
I could give you some aspirin, I suppose.
I don't need
No,
serotonin pills.
Me, he can decipher knowledge, which means we could give him a piece of paper, but that might be a waste. What are these? Are these stairs?
He could decipher the book that we found that had the pages of our family history, right? The book that had translucent pages and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not a stairs. It's a what looks to be like a roving set of stairs that don't lead anything. It's like those
Oh, for like bookcases.
yeah, like huge bookcases sort of scenarios. Although there's no bookcases in here.
Can you, if you can decipher knowledge, Amelia, you have the book, right?
Yeah, I've got.
Does that book need to be deciphered though? It's just a list of names.
It's a list of names that could potentially help us.
How? Who are we
It's the
gonna
only
contact? They got a
It's
phone
the
number?
only knowledge that we have. It's the
I
only
mean-
thing that we can offer right now, unless we can offer you something later. But I'm afraid that if we step out of the room, you're going to be gone like Nemo.
Who's Nemo?
Somebody else.
Another
Somebody
ghost.
else in the house that I'm not sure that you would know. It seems like people don't know each other in this house. Or don't know each other very well, it seems.
Theoretically, he said he can repair things, but maybe not things that were created here. Otherwise, we could like break the crystal and then like ask him to repair 2 pieces of it.
I don't think that's gonna work, Trey.
What if we?
I mean,
What if we ask? I like the gun idea.
no, no, that was a joke. What are we gonna shoot, a ghost? What if it doesn't
I
have
don't
bullets
know.
in it? What if he's a genie and we get no bullets?
Well, I was gonna ask for a gun with bullets.
A loaded gun.
Yeah. No, that's. Do you know how to shoot a gun?
Yeah, I live in Alaska.
Alright, fair enough. I guess.
What's that supposed to be?
You know how to
I
hunt?
literally said I live with no cars and a dog in the middle of nowhere with survival skills.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Think they have good ideas. I can leave. I can go downstairs.
I don't know.
I don't want to argue with them. I go downstairs.
You're going down the stairs?
Yeah, I poke my head into the door
Okay.
while they argue up there.
As you are pushing up against it, that immense cold is almost like freezing to the touch when you touch the door.
Well, I don't want to do that. I probably still have my jacket wrapped on my face now that I think about it. I can unwrap it and just use it as a buffer.
I imagined you would put it back on.
Use it as a buffer between my hands and the door.
Yeah.
Like, push it open a little bit.
Pushing it open, looks like there's some staircases going down, and it's like a quick passage that forms into an open expanse, but because of the angle, you're not able to see the room itself. Although you can see frost on the walls, and everything is colored in like this tint of blue.
Okay.
Unless you go down the steps, you're not going to see the room.
Okay, well, I got the teleportation crystal. I'll head down there, and if I, like, start dying, I'll teleport up.
Do you? I thought you... Oh, yeah, you still have it. Yeah.
I offered it, and no one liked my idea.
One of these days, it's gonna break, and then you're not gonna be able to come back. You're gonna be stuck in the middle of nowhere, Trey.
Don't say that. Give him ideas.
Maybe we should ask about the book. Or
room.
Do you think?
What?
The moment you step down,
I was gonna say, do you think he knows where he is?
The moment you step down into the steps and the open expanse of the area around you opens out, you see this floating, large sphere that has this spherical iris around it, and it almost looks like a giant eye is just looking straight at you. And it gives
horrifying.
a blink. You can feel your breath. When you exhale air, you can actually see your breath. And you hear a door slam right behind you.
Oh no.
Do Amelia and I hear what
you would
just happened?
definitely hear
with
the door slam.
Yikes.
Jeez, you really angered him.
I know, I'm surprised I'm not dead yet, to be honest. David is still alive by some miracle. I don't like the music. I wave at the eyeball.
Nothing happens. It just blinks, looking straight at you. When you turn and move a little bit, it follows you.
I don't like that.
Amelia,
I'm gonna turn back and check the door really quick.
It's.
I feel
not
like
budging.
turning. Okay.
When you look at it, there's no handle.
Very cool.
Oh.
nice. Amelia, what was your idea that you were thinking of?
What if we ask where we are, or who maybe the chomping lady is, because she seems to be able to go wherever she wants.
Yeah. Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just ask me, and I could answer for you.
I'm still not acknowledging her.
We're not acknowledging her. We're just like looking past her if she's near.
You can see she has to talk through the window because with her enlarged size, she's not gonna fit through it.
Okay.
So she can't walk through walls. SMH in my head.
Well.
Do you want it? Yeah.
Yep. Let's ask that to our friend here.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, your name is what?
What? That's...
I'm trying not to sound like a straight up question to the other lady, trying to like fully direct it to him.
I
What's...
don't recall.
Can I name you?
Should you desire, sure.
Alright, your name is Marlin.
Marlin. Like the fish.
Yes, so you can be our friend. Eventually you'll meet Nemo.
Is that what you required from me?
Was it name? No. Our question. That music makes me feel like I don't have time.
Same. Like, I'm freezing to death. I'm gonna take, like, 100 more points of physical damage.
But, do you know who the lady who eats a lot is?
Madam Diken, of course. She's the denizen here.
What's a denizen?
She has been here before anyone.
Is that what a denizen is?
Well, she presides here. This
So
is
does
her place of stay.
Have you ever heard of someone going into that room that's guarded by the skeleton monster?
I have.
Do they come back?
I do not know.
Do you have any questions, Lilith?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, I'll just keep going and jump in when you want.
Okay.
Why can Madame Diken roam the entire place, but the others cannot?
Well, she's a denizen.
Sorry,
Fuck,
adjusting
holy
myself.
shit, Lilith.
I can't see the little blue dot, so I'm trying to adjust myself.
So how come the other ghosts can't leave their sections?
I do not know.
Have you tried leaving?
I don't have an exit.
Then how
So
did
quit.
we enter?
And how did you
If you
see us
don't
in the
have an
doorway?
What doorway?
Alright, I got it. Okay.
While
How
you
do you
guys
know
are
about
talking,
the door?
we're gonna skip over and go over to David. So David, apart from the door behind the eye, there's nothing else in this room. The intensity of the cold is starting to wash over your skin, and especially with the burn marks from the previous smoke, it's extremely cold and withering. You're getting dry skin. The ends that were burned away are starting to freeze over and become crusted.
Holy shit. Alright, well, I'll just go up to the eye. I'm not feeling very well. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm not a pussy. I'm not gonna back out.
It just stares at you.
Okay, then I'll knock on the door.
You knock on it, you hear echoes outwards. You actually start to hear a little bit of some cracking too, as when you hit the door, you actually were hitting almost like a flat glimmer of ice as you had hit it.
I'll do the same thing I did with the other door and just put my jacket, put like the like bottom of it. I don't want to fuck up my sleeves, but the bottom of my jacket and try and open it.
Okay. Opening it up, it looks like there are 3 different doors in this passage. There are small lights on the walls, but they're flickering and extremely dull, providing very little light.
Why do I keep going to these things alone? I'll go in. Is it cooler in here? Is it so
You
No,
cold?
it's
do
the
have the
same
crystal.
cold.
You do have the crystal.
Wanna die?
Then use the crystal.
I open the northernmost door, but I'm scared. The prediction that only 2 of us can get out is scary. I want to get out.
So you open up the door.
Mhm.
Opening up the door, it looks like there's this thick layer of ice over it, so you almost have to like crush the handle some to push it open. And you crack it open, you have to slide it across the ground, breaking bits and pieces of ice as it falls off the door. And inside is this extremely, almost frozen in place room. There's papers that have been completely frozen over into cubes of ice, bookshelves that have nothing on them and are just decrepit. There's a door to your left and right at the end of the hallway, but other than that, it just looks extremely tattered inside this room.
Open up the middle door.
Opening up the middle door,
I'm going until I feel like really
there's a
bad.
big expanse of a door directly across from you,
Mhm.
and 2 smaller doors on the north and south. By the time you get into this room, though, your breath is starting to get extremely chilled, and you can start to feel your hands clasping together and starting to feel a little clammy.
Okay, I'll teleport back to Lilith. I feel like it's cold. My entire skin hurts. Maybe I should have put ointment on.
As you pull out the crystal and look at it, the hovering is not there. The crystal
God
itself,
damn it.
that once had like a pink translucent color to it, seems to have these thick layers of ice covering the bits and pieces of it.
Okay, can I put it in my mouth to thaw it?
when you put it in your mouth, it hurts.
It's stuck to your tongue.
It doesn't fit either, so it's only
No.
halfway in your mouth.
Oh.
But the ice itself is extremely cold. The moment it touches your tongue, all the moisture that's on your tongue itself becomes like chalk and freezes to parts of your tongue.
Holy shit. Well, I put it in my pocket. I get my
Nice.
tongue unstuck by breathing on it, and I put it in my pocket. And I keep going. I'm scared now. There's no way out. I go forwards. That seems like the most logical answer. Boom.
Okay. When you go up to this door, it doesn't budge.
Okay, I'll go north then.
Okay. Going north. You come
Oh,
down,
another
and
eye.
opening up the room, there's an eye that floats ever so gently inside the wall, and its eyes glance, looks straight at you. There are 4 rings with small pools of red that have this thick layer of ice on top of it. And what looks to be a single log that was designed for a fireplace that seems to be not like it's frozen, but completely inactive. And there's a water pipe or some kind of pipe directly south in this corner with a valve on it.
I'm looking. I wave at the eye. I acknowledge it like I did the other one.
As it looks at you, you can feel your skin almost crawl, and the cold energy around you begins to intensify. You suffer 5 points of physical damage.
Okay. Can I? My potions, are they frozen?
When you look at them, the top layer of them has frozen over.
But are they drinkable?
I mean, you'd have to shatter the glass some, or not the glass, but the ice inside of it. You're not sure what that would do to it, but
Potion slushy.
Orange slushy. I'm not that desperate yet. I'll turn the... I know there's like stuff there. There. I guess I'll turn the handle. That's something I can do.
make a strength check as you try to put your hands to it. It's like almost cold to where it burns, and you have to pull it extremely, rotate it extremely difficult.
Well, I'm gonna fail it no matter what. 44. Oh wait, hold on. No, I can minus 10 that, which makes it 34, and my strength is 35.
Okay. As you, there's a moment where you grab your the interposer that you've been using on the doors, wrap your hands tight in it, grip that grip, and just, and as you pull it to the side, there's almost this sound of like water coming from somewhere in this room.
Well, I assume it's this water pipe or this one. Or if that's a water pipe, maybe not.
What you're hearing is starting to sound like it's coming from the 4 pits of circles around you. When you look inside them, the red that's in it seems to be swirling some, although each of them still have that thick layer of ice on them.
Well, maybe I'll come back and drink them. See what that does to me.
Vampire?
We'll cut from you, and we'll go over to those asking questions.
Take me.
Can't with any questions, Olivia?
I don't know what else I can really ask other than how long, just out of curiosity, how long have you been here?
I don't remember.
Have you ever seen anyone escape?
Twice. There was a pair that went through the store.
What door? Never mind, I'm not this.
Which door?
The door that you spoke of. The one
skeleton
to
door.
exit.
The one that says only one shall pass?
Correct.
Do you know how they got out?
I don't know. The skeleton man was not there.
When does he leave?
Oh, damn it.
I don't know.
Holy water.
That's what I was thinking. When we first got that, I was like, oh, we throw that skeleton
I
man.
panicked. Okay. I have to ask, how do we get rid of... Like, she can't hear us because we're in the room, right? Or can
Yeah.
she still hear us? Okay.
I mean, she's been talking to you, but she hasn't been.
Okay.
Dude.
How can we get rid of the madam?
You can't.
There's no way of releasing her.
No.
I feel like this is her game.
This has to be her game.
We need to get rid of that skeleton. Can you make us holy water? That's something from our world.
Asking me questions. That was what your desire was.
It was.
Can we get you anything else to earn more?
Mark.
I'm sorry.
Mark.
He looks off and glances down, just kind of like veers off. Not that I know of.
Do you need another warming crystal?
The one that you gave me was of substantial size. I don't think I'll need anything else.
Do you need a friend?
We could be your friend for...
As you start to talk to him, his breath starts to like wheeze more and more, and his translucent shape is starting to fade.
Shit.
I'm
What else can we ask?
Can anyone else here make holy water?
You can try to make it in
Do you know what that...
apothecary.
The
Okay,
apothecaries.
okay. Nemo.
In that point, he
Nemo.
vanishes.
So there's no way... So I whispered to Amelia in case she's, like, now listening to us to a point where she can't hear us. I'm like, okay, Amelia, if we can't get rid of her, how are we going to get out? She's going to stop us.
If we don't ask questions, she won't bother us.
Well, I don't know about that, dearie.
Again, we're quiet.
She seems to be hearing you. Though she's not doing anything. She's actually laid up against the wall, with her back up to it, just kind of waiting.
Why would she want her game to end?
Why would she want the game to start?
Well, she started it. So,
But why? Okay.
I'm gonna go over to David. David! So you're going out to check this room?
Yeah.
Okay. When you open it, there seems to be like a bedroom. You open up, there's a frozen in place candle. The flame is there, but it's encapsulated in a small tuft of ice. There's a table off to your right that looks to have books sprawled out, a number of writing utensils that seem to have dried up, and once again, empty bookshelves.
The paper is all smudged, perhaps from water damage or something.
When you're reading it, you can see that the writing is somewhat newer. The book itself hasn't been frozen over. There are some pages scattered amongst the desk that are in fact frozen, locked down to the desk, but this one this small journal that looks to be displayed outwards is still freezing, but not completely frosted over. When you look at it, the writings on it are written very hastily. And you could tell that they had to double back on their writing several times, almost like what they were writing with was losing its splendor as they were writing.
What does it say?
It's in broken letters, but you get this small sentence that you're able to comprehend before it looks like the pen or whatever they were using to write completely finished off, and you can only see indentations into the paper.
Mm-hmm.
There's key warm.
There's key warm. Okay, something needs to become warm. Or there's a key in a warm place. I don't dwell on it too much. I'm gonna leave as fast as possible. I periodically shake my potions to free the ice crystals.
Okay.
And I look at the ointment that I have.
When you're looking at the ointment's not frozen.
Okay. Can I try putting a little bit on my arms? Just a little bit?
When you put it on your arms, it stings. But when you're putting it on, it's extremely cold, and now your arm's wet. Which is
you're right.
freezing more and more, and your arm is starting to lose heat even faster.
Okay, yeah, I wipe it off with... No. Whatever, I put the ointment away and I keep going.
Okay.
I just did a little bit. I just did like a smidge. I didn't pour it all over my arm.
When you open up this room, there's a thick cauldron that's sitting in the middle of the room with a completely dulled out fire spit underneath it. And it's got like this layer of ice coasting the top. You can actually see that there's bobbing carrots and other like potatoes and starches that are just kind of floating underneath it.
Mm-hmm. But the top is frozen over?
The top is completely frozen over. There's a door to the east and to the west.
Okay, do I feel any heat coming from
There's definitely no heat.
Okay. What's this stuff?
There are 2 haunches of chilled and frozen meat. They look like they are legs of some kind of animal. And there's just a single feather left on top of that desk in front of you.
Okay, I don't see any... Well, I guess I'll destroy it if I put it in my pockets. I'll go to the door on the east.
Going into this room, looks to be like a storage closet. You can see a number of buckets, barrels, another empty bookcase. Well, it's more like a shelf. There's actually like a can in it. Everything, once again, coated in a thick layer of ice, but apart from that, you don't see anything else.
Okay, cool. West.
What's this?
Ah!
What the hell is that? What is that?
An abomination!
What the hell?
Looks like he went
It's on a
over
different
enthusiastic
layer,
with
too.
the
I can't get rid of it. Is it on the map background? No. Oh, that's bad. Don't do that.
Woo! There's stuff over here. I saw it.
What the hell is that? Why can't I not get rid of it is the better question.
It's just
Oh,
there. It's
there
a
we
demon.
go. I had to highlight the whole thing for some
Poltergeist.
reason. Well, it's gone now.
You're muted.
What?
Olivia was trying to talk and she's muted.
Oh.
Because I was eating chips. I didn't want to crash.
No, you mean you
Well,
don't have to pull off an
Coming
ice
into
cube?
this room, you see a number of what looks to be destroyed beds that have caved inwards. There's a tablecloth on top of this table with several plates of frozen over foods. There's one that seems to be a completely full bowl of soup that's frozen over in similar fashion to the cauldron behind you. At this point, your breath is getting even more stilted and the air is starting to wash around you. That point that you touched with the ointment is freezing quickly. You suffer another 5 points of physical damage.
I look at all of this stuff. Like, anything else in there?
Opening up the boxes, there's a number of utensils like plastic knives, forks. Opening up that box that's directly in front of you, looks like that's where they were holding the dishes. There's a lot of number of plates and all sorts of assorted dishware.
key in a warm spot. We don't have the lighter, so I can't like create a warm spot. Not that the fluid probably would have frozen. Did I feel like the water with the pipes? Did I feel anything on them? Like, could I tell if it was warm water or not?
Well, you were hearing the water in the swirling portions.
Yes.
But they had a thick layer of ice on top of them. You didn't feel any absorbent amount of heat. At least in that moment.
Yeah. I'll go back there. Is this anything?
It looks like that's like a main center of a room. It's more so just like a rug. Like a cylindrical rug. It doesn't have anything of note. Running into this room, your breath still getting stilted. The moment you walk in, you can feel that eye peering straight down at you.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're not in the room.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're not in the room, but is this supposed to be like a hand?
Where?
Right here.
No,
eye.
that's actually like a just part of the wall itself or the ground.
Okay. Okay, no, I wasn't here. I was just curious because I saw like things jolting out of it. I'm like, does the eye have a hand?
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to, but it's part of the
Gotcha.
design of this room.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, nope. I was just curious.
I go up to the eye and I beg it for help.
It just stares down at you.
I threaten it with a wrench.
It blinks.
Alright, well...
Why didn't you use
feel
that?
the air around you getting intensively more cold.
Hold on. It was key warm place. But there isn't really anything warm here except the candles, the cauldron, but I have no way of making it warm. I just... Theoretically, if I poured the big potion on the door would grow so big and it would like break. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but it would work theoretically. Also, if I was bigger, I would have more body heat. That also would only work theoretically. Can I make like a thinky check, like a brain power check?
Yeah, make a brain power check.
Fuck, I forgot that those are a thing.
Thinky check.
I should have been making these the whole ass time.
A thinky check.
I'd make a thinky check. I got a 7.
And you're trying to ascertain whether drinking or pouring the instant growth.
No, that was me thinking hypothetically. I'm trying to figure out what the piece of paper meant.
The only place that you've seen even remotely move or make a budge is the swirling water and the soup underneath the frozen ice in the cauldron.
What does that have to do with I'll make
You
make
okay
a
there,
thinky
DM?
check.
No.
Choke on your water?
I was
Sucks,
like, I
doesn't it?
waterboarded myself or something.
Sucks, doesn't it?
I'll make a whole bunch of thinky checks. I'll make a thinky check
For
on
what?
the crystal. About like trying to warm it up or get it to work again.
I can tell you that you are not going to find something to do that. Your crystal at this point is empowered.
Okay.
Like permanently or just for the time being?
I mean, you don't know.
All 4 of these?
All 4 of
like-
them are swirling.
What is this anything?
It looks like that has like a wrapped, sort of like mask to the front of it.
So it's a mask?
It looks to be a mask.
Pick it up and look at it?
Okay. Looking at it, it has 2 compartments that have nozzles at the end of it. It looks to be like a gas mask. You're not sure how useful that would be.
Well, it would have been useful like 30 minutes to an hour ago. How the fuck how long have we been doing this? It would have been useful before, but not so much. I'll just leave it there. This gas mask won't protect you against liquid. Thinky on my yellow-orange potion, on my orange crush soda potion.
Okay, go ahead and make a brain power check.
Fuck.
You have no idea what that's going to do.
So I drink it. I got nothing else.
You drink it?
No, wait, no, that was, no. I thought about it. I thought about it a lot. But then David
That
did not.
immediate backpedal.
Yeah. Key warm place. That is what I heard, right? I've got a shitty memory. Key
It
place
was... There's key warm.
I don't know what to do. Like, I seriously don't. I don't want to fuck up.
Make another brain power check.
To what? My life?
Make a luck check.
Okay. But what the fuck is... I've passed like one roll this entire time.
Yeah, you rolled a 7 earlier.
Actually, hold on.
Trei?
I know what I should have been doing.
Is David about to just like drop from hypothermia?
At this point, you do suffer another 5 points of physical damage.
I hope I just drop from hypothermia. 75 minus 9 is 64. No one can help me.
Nope.
What if I not made a thinky check on the fireplace? I'll make a thinky check on the fireplace. I don't know what I'm doing. I failed the thinky check.
You're just panicking. At this point, you're trying to look around.
No, wait, hold on. Thinky check is... That's 85. Oh, 85, and my brain power is 75. I need minus 6. Dang it, I don't have a 6, but I can't put a 9 to that. Thinky check on the fireplace is good.
Okay. Looking at it, thinking about like what you could possibly use this for, other than the log being a bludgeoning tool, you're not seeing anything else of use.
Gosh. Okay, I'll go back to the cauldron.
Okay.
Book it. I don't want to slip on ice. I book it, but I don't slip on ice. I'd poke at...
Can't say anything.
Can I use the... You guys know, am I just stupid? Can I use the wrench to poke at the stuff in the cauldron?
I mean, it's a thick layer of ice. You could try to smash it with the wrench.
Sure. I'll smash it.
Okay, make a strength check.
Smash.
Hey, it's just ice. I don't need...
It's a thick layer of ice.
My strength is 30 right now. I'll put my 2 card towards that, and I'll crit that one.
All right. You grab it by the top. You hit it, and the moment you crash down, the wrench plunges part way into the soup, and your hand touches it. It's scalding hot.
Oh my god!
It's
The moment
hot?
it's scalding hot. The moment your hand dips into the ice, it burns a bit of piece of like. Your hand didn't dip into the soup. You're feeling the wrench immediately warm and pull back. So luckily, because you crit and rolled very well, you didn't plunge your hand into the soup the moment that you broke the ice, and this immediate waft of heat is emanating from it. You can see it melting bits and pieces of parts of the room itself.
There's key warm. Just can I thinky on the wrench, and then I might to see if this will work.
What's your plan?
Use the wrench as a key to open the hot wrench as a key to open the door.
When you pushed on that one big door, that big door didn't have ice on it.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
I guess real life thingy didn't work.
Still.
Can I use this to... Oh yeah, can I heat the crystal? Yeah. I was about to say heat myself, but heating the crystal works too.
Let me just take a bath. Let's do.
You can absolutely try.
Okay.
It's not gonna work because I suggested it.
I cup my hands. I don't want to drop it. Can I just, like, warm my hands over it? Will that work? Like, can I be warmed by the heat coming off of this? If
Yeah,
there is
while
any?
you're standing next to this, the heat is nice and refreshing. The entire atmosphere of the room is slightly starting to change, but you can still feel that heat. Or that you can still feel that cold is emanating outside of this very room.
I'll try and heat my grow potion. I'll just, like, hold it over it and see what happens for a little bit. Just until it, like, melts.
Sit there, you're staring at it. You start to see the ice melting. It's working. The ice is melting.
Cool. Grow potion? Don't know what to do with that yet. I could grow the cauldron, and well, that probably wouldn't do much more than the room anyway. I do the crystal next. Like, I hold
the
it.
crystal over it?
Yeah, like, cup in my hands, because it, like, floats, right?
Well, not right now, it's not.
Well, when it works, which I hope it does.
Dangling it over it.
Not dangling, it's in my cupped hands.
Okay, it's in your cupped hands.
Like, you're
Yes.
holding it.
You're starting to see the ice around it starting to melt. It's melting. It's melting some more. The color of it, though, is not changing back. It's now like
Can I get
this
some paint?
pale bluish sort of color. Almost like the whole thing itself is frozen inside of itself.
Key. There's key 1. Wait, there was no keyhole on the door, was there?
When you pushed it, there is a keyhole in it.
There is a keyhole.
There's no handle on the door that you came in from.
Mm-hmm. But there's a keyhole on the big door on the west.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I, like, use my telepathic sibling powers with Lilith that we've had this whole time?
We're not twins.
Wow!
Thinking on it,
Unbelievable.
you're trying your best. Even your thoughts are frozen.
What? My boy, I die instantly. Alright, I'll go back. I'll smash the other ones had ice on them, right? I'll smash those.
Okay, the moment you start to leave, you can feel that heat is washing off, and your body's starting to cool even more and more.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Smash the one with the mask.
The one with the mask? When you shatter it, that swirl of water that's spinning around and around and around, it's not warm water by any means.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like ice cold.
Okay, I smashed the other ones, though.
Each and every one of them, apart from one, is freezing cold. The one that's there, that's directly the one that in front of you, is lukewarm at best.
Are there any bowls? Did I see any bowls on, like, the table here?
Oh, there's loads of bowls. There's the frozen soup bowl. There's buckets in the other room. Barrels. All sorts of different receptacles.
Okay, cool. I will grab...
As you've been going into this room and smashing the ice as well, you do suffer another 5 points of physical damage.
Okay, I'm gonna die. That's for sure. I don't like this. I was like, oh, I'll go on my own. Now I'm by myself. I have to use my own brain power to solve puzzles. Kai thinky think on this, whichever one isn't cold.
Yeah, it's the one right there. Sure. Make a break.
Maybe I'll pass for once. What is that? 8 is the difference?
Yeah.
I got a 10.
There you go. Thinking on
I
the
just need to start
size,
rolling a bunch.
when you're looking at the size of the shape of this, the cauldron is similar in size to these circles.
Yes, I could figure that out. But, oh my gosh. That's it? That's all I get?
Oh no.
I mean, apart from that, you're not really correlating anything else between the cauldron and this.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the cauldron.
Okay,
Warm up a little bit.
probably a good thing.
And then, what does the Joker do again? Queen is advantage.
Joker can be anything except a king.
Okay, I like
Wait,
it.
you can just change it to whatever you want? Oh,
Joker?
heck.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joker.
Joker.
Joker is the wild card.
For some reason, my head immediately went to Jack, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
you've got one. That's why you were like, "What?" No, Jack is a forced reroll.
Gotcha, yeah.
I take a bowl, I take a spoon from this next room. I come back and I start spooning hot liquid into this bowl.
Okay. You've got now a bowl of hot liquid.
Cool. I just drink it. No, I don't. By the way, that was sarcastic. I do not do that.
You can see steam rising up from it.
Okay, I hate everyone now. I'm gonna pour it on top of this eyeball.
When you get closer to the eyeball and it looks at you, the moment that you bring up the bowl of hot liquid and go to pour, it's frozen solid.
Okay, well, the liquid's frozen solid, I assume.
Yes.
I go back. That didn't work. I warm it up until it melts again.
Yikes.
Now you've got
You still have one more room
lukewarm
out there?
water. You got lukewarm soup in your hands.
Oh, I do have lukewarm soup. What do I do with lukewarm soup? I need to phone a friend.
I can't take this seriously, because Luke and I call lukewarm soup me soup. Or me warm. Me warm.
Oh,
Me warm.
yikes.
Well,
Yikes.
while you're having this lukewarm soup dilemma, we're gonna go over to Amelia and Lilith. So you're standing there. The specter just vanished.
I want to look at a couple of these scrolls on the ground.
They're all written in like this odd sort of degree of writing. They're less of words and more like inscriptions or designs amongst them.
Can I do a brain power check to see if I can understand anything, just for the
Sure.
shits of it?
Sure.
I got 60, and my brain power is 55, and I've got a 5.
Oh, there you
I've got a 5. So, that's a crit.
This is nonsense.
Okay.
You looking at this,
Great.
it's not a language. You know that for damn sure. It's not a language. It almost is like doodles. But when you're looking at them, they have a similar resemblance to the design in the middle of the room.
What is the canisters on the table?
Those look to be empty vases.
I'm gonna
Can you
pocket
throw
one.
one at the...
Yeah, you had the same idea I had.
Just throw it at the bitch and try to run later? Get the fuck out.
You can pick them up.
In the
Easily
elements of surprise!
Take that! She can't see what we're doing anyways. Do you want to get
I'm
rid of that
gonna-
5 on the screen? Because I can't get rid of cards.
Right.
Okay. Lilith, David's been gone for an awful long time.
Yeah, let's let's go downstairs since it looks like we're pretty much done up here. Although, did the Spectre drop his book?
No, the book went with him.
Okay.
Okay, wait. We're gonna have to get past her.
I mean, she can't get in.
Just
can she?
keep your mouth shut.
I will. I'm not going for that again.
Care to say
Alright,
a
let's go.
joke?
Alright. I'm gonna head downstairs. I'm
Alright.
fully playing this ignoring game.
Yeah, so am I.
As you both just walk by, she goes, "And how was that?" Silence from both of you as you walk down the steps. You
Not
go to the
even,
door,
like,
you
looking
can
at her.
feel the cold energy emanating from this door. And you push
Can
on
we
it,
open it?
it doesn't open.
Huh.
Can Lilith use this in this scenario because she's a little freaked out by the ghost behind, or by the madam behind her?
To
And
do
try
what?
to
And your
kick the door.
brother is gone.
Yeah, and my brother is gone. So can I try to like kick the door down with pure strength?
Sure, go ahead and make a strength. Is your fight or flight kicking in?
Yeah, fight or flight. So my stability. What does it do again?
You
Your
get-
physical stats go up by 10, but I believe your
But-
brain power goes down by 20.
Okay, great. So if I have to make a brain power move, that's a 35.
Well, that's
yeah.
a me. That's a me move.
Okay, but I'm your beef. I am your beefcake. Because I need to be at 70. I have 69.
Nice. You're slamming, you're kicking, you're pushing up against it, freaking out. There's that woman that's large. Her head still encompasses the window effectively.
No.
And as you're just slamming, kicking, trying to get every ounce of this door to budge, nothing is happening.
Can I
Damn.
take out my lighter and start to run along the edges?
Oh, here,
the door?
take this torch. You know, take the
Well,
torch.
you
it might
take
help
your
out a
torch,
little
you do that side, I'll do this side, and we'll do them both.
bit. Okay. Light me up, bitch.
Lighting up the torch, putting it up to the sides. You know, that's not going to work.
Don't. I'm just.
Pure-
I'm still
Pure
going.
bliss. Pure bliss of ignorance.
Would you like to know how to get in?
Just keep ignoring her.
I wish I had a webcam.
He'll die, you know.
Says nothing, but Amelia can obviously see how uncomfortable Lilith is by that comment.
I'm gonna look at her and just say, let's go back upstairs.
Yep.
Yeet.
Goes back upstairs. Completely ignores her again.
I want to grab. It looks like there's a lot of scrolls and a lot of wood pieces down there.
Mhm.
Do you think I could, like, start a fire?
If you light this room, yeah.
I'm
But if we
trying.
take some of the stuff out of the room, will we be able to light a fire in front of the door?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you could burn stuff in front of the door.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
I swear to
yeah.
God, if she makes another comment, I might throw just a
I'm gonna
random-
throw the vase.
Just be like, no, but don't actually say anything. Just give her the face of like, shut up.
Actually, I want to take some wood and I want to block that window.
So you're gonna take... You're gonna take some wood and block up the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of the tables that is sitting there and I'm going to lean it up against that window.
Okay, yeah, with the
Oh.
help of Lilith, you'd be able to easily move one of the tables over there.
I'm more than happy to help out with that.
You prop it up, balancing it up against the wall. I can still hear you, although I can't see you.
Okay, I'm moving.
You just hear a dry cough come from Lilith, just like she doesn't care.
Alright.
Here's
When the
something.
time comes and you're desperate enough, feel free to ask anything.
No.
Man, this bitch just won't stop.
Well,
Just doesn't shut up.
so now you're throwing things at the base of the store and then lighting it?
I mean, my worry is if it suddenly opens and then David can't come back out because now there's
I
a fire.
die from oxygen, fucking smoke inhalation.
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to do.
I mean, we can always start the fire if we need to.
I mean, are any of the bases filled with anything?
No, they're completely empty. There's remnants of what look to be like dust particles in them, of various different colors. You get the feeling that whatever was in here was used in some sort of experiment or ritualistic art or whatever that creepy man or whatever Marlin was using them for.
Alright, well, I don't have any water to put the fire out.
I also don't have anything.
When I have like 20 health left, I'm gonna chug this potion.
Which one?
Not the grow big one, because that's gonna make me big, and that's not gonna help. So the orange crush soda. And hope I don't die instantly.
I don't know what to do. Can you pan to Trei so I
Yeah.
can keep thinking?